All right, hey, what's up, team? Coach Wood here. Hey, just walking you through really quick. I'm going to be sending you guys a link to pre-download this and an invitation to open up the HUDL app. What I want to do is, parents and athletes, I want to show you on your phone, which is what most of you guys are going to be using, how to navigate the HUDL app. So you click on it. When you go home, it's going to bring you up to your library once you've joined it. The first thing you're going to see is posts and videos that we have made over the past several days or the past week. This is like defensive and offensive line practice, 1v1, pass skeleton. This is right here, 7-on-7 for JV and varsity just this past weekend. Where I want you guys to focus is down here. If you notice down here, you got team reports and more. If you click on more, it brings you down to a couple things. Playbook. Really where I want you guys spending your time is HUDL Classic. You click on that. It's going to bring you up here. You'll notice right here it's already selected as defensive install. But if you click on that, so if you go back here and you click right here, it's going to give you options. Defensive study, offensive study. Where I want you guys, whether you're already defensively only or offensive or a little both, I want you to look at installs, because part of what you guys are going to need to do, start learning is the signals. So like for Ohio, for example. All right. And so you're going to be looking at every single one of these. So if you want to look at what trio looks like, troop, when we come down here, I want you guys to scroll down to pass protection. Here's our pass concepts. So if you see, everything's broken down. So this is pass pro. So this is like for my lineman, the pass concept. As you go down, and we can scroll further down, you'll be able to see movement, RPOs, screens, fastballs, offensive menu. But right here, especially for 7-on-7 and stuff, and all of my skills player, all of this stuff right here. So everything you guys have already started to get experience with. So we played a little bit with stars, Vegas, knife, Ohio. So for example, if you're wanting to learn Ohio, okay, you click on that. It's going to give you this whole setup. So what you're going to see is you'll click on it and it'll play every single one of these in sequence. And what you will always see first is the name of the play, and then how the formation gets set up. Then you'll see the signal, and then you'll see actual plays of it in action. So I'm going to click on that, and it'll bring it sideways. So you see Ohio, then you'll see the play. So if you're, let's say you're a Y, let's say you're my tight end, you can pause this right here, and you can be able to understand, okay, this is my route. I remember what coach was telling me about that. My H, if you understand what you've got to do, depending on your quick movement, all the way wide or staying shallow, you're going to be able to remember what we've talked to you about during skills and drills. Then as you let it keep playing, it's going to bring it up to the signal. So here's Ohio. Okay. And then you can go back, and now you'll just navigate through and see every single repetition of this from us running the plays. And sometimes you'll see other people, colleges and stuff like that. But this is extra reps, and I want you guys to fixate and focus exactly on maybe your position and how we set up and what we have to do. Okay. So when you're done and you're like, okay, I'm done with that one. Now I want to learn something else. Maybe I want to learn stick and slop because I need to know what I got to do as an R. So you can look at that and do the exact same thing. So again, if you go back to the home page. All right. So you're going to be right here on the main one. If you come down here to more, go to HUDL Classic, and then click on offensive or defensive installs. What I want you guys to understand is right now I want you getting practice looking at this. Remember the 100-hour principle. 15 minutes a day. That's all it takes. 15 minutes a day, every single day. And by the end of the year, if you do that consistently on one task, you're better than 95% of the world at that one thing. Okay. So my challenge to you is maybe you don't have 15 minutes every day, but spend some time every single day learning and watching these plays. Those of you guys that are my skills players, that during practice, you've already started to struggle remembering where you go. This is where it's going to matter, okay? So once you get access, please do that. Wednesday, we're going to have a little bit of time walking you through that. And then tomorrow, after our little scrimmage that we're going to do, if you guys have questions, let's talk about it. Bring your phones. Let's talk about it, okay? But again, more time will come and we'll do some tutorials in person, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of clarity now.